I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, January 29th to Monday, February 5th, 2018. Now, what's going on this week, Aries, is we've got Mercury finishing out right here at the last degrees of Capricorn. Right, that for you is in your 10th house of your career, your reputation, and your social standing. All right, so I think what you're trying to figure out, or what you're thinking about a lot this week here, is your career, is where it is you see your life going, and is what it is that you want to be known for in the world in some way coming in, okay? With Mercury at the very, very end of last week making a square over here to Uranus, there could have been some kind of unexpected news or unexpected conversation that came up here about you and about your life, about where your life is going, and about your career in some way, okay? Because this is a square, because it's Uranus, it could have been a little bit unsettling, a little bit jarring, a little bit uncomfortable in some way, this unexpected conversation that did come up, all right? Even though it was uncomfortable though, I do think it was meant to help you get more clarity on your life and on what's going on here, okay? That's because shortly after Mercury made that square to Uranus, it then makes a sextile over here to Chiron on Monday of this week, all right? And Chiron is here in your 12th house of your insides and of your spirituality, all right? So any kind of unexpected conversation that came up last week, maybe about your career, about your reputation, and about your social standing, I think was meant to help you understand what's going on inside you better, what you need in life to be more comfortable. And I also think it helped you understand as well what things from the past you need to let go of so that you can start to move forward in a different and better way that resonates more truly with you on the inside. All right, so I think that's what was happening there. All right, as you're starting to get more insights, I want to say about your career, about your life direction, and about your reputation, okay, so that you can start to have those things that resonate more truly with you on the inside. I think you're also starting to change your focus to right here where the Sun and Venus are on the South Node in your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and the hopes for the future. So I think as you're starting to get insights here on your career, your life direction, and your reputation, you're now starting to think more about, okay, now that I'm understanding better what's going on with my life and where my life is going, or starting to hopefully get insights about that, how do I envision my life now? Do I envision my life now that my career has changed? Or how do I need to see my future differently now that maybe some unexpected things have come up in some way that have changed my life in a really big way here, okay? And I think that's what you're trying to figure out here is how do I envision a new life for myself now, doing something else that's different, that makes me feel better, and associating perhaps with a different group of people in a way that works based on all of the information that I've received, okay? Coming in. All right, I think that you should do that. You should focus on your goals, on your big picture, on where it is that you see your life coming, especially on Tuesday when a lot of that the planets come over the South Node. But I think you should also put some big attention this week too, right here where the Moon and the North Node is, here in your 5th house of happiness. Okay, that's because we do have a full moon lunar eclipse occurring on Wednesday right here in your 5th house. Okay, so as you're starting to think about where your life is going and what new dreams or new visions you see for your life now that your career has changed or taken a different direction in some way, I think you first need to figure out here what makes you happy, what do you enjoy in some way, okay, so that you're not just reaching some kind of new life direction here, seeing, envisioning a new future, but so that you are making some new goals and some new dreams based on things here that really resonate with your heart, that really make you happy. Okay, so I think that's what you're trying to figure out here and to complete and to understand more fully so that you can start to move forward on some goals and dreams and on some new life of yours. Okay, I also do like to think of the 5th house here, well, of course, of being with kids as well, if you have any kids, romantic relationships too, and passion projects. So you could be trying to as well get some situations in order with kids, with relationships, and with passion projects so that you can start to reach some big dreams of yours in a big way, okay? I also do like to think of the 5th house here as taking initiative, as leading your life. The 5th house is the house of leadership. So there may also be some things that you need to do actively to take care of, to lead your life, to put your life in the right place so that you can, at the solar eclipse later this month, take more of a back seat, do the 11th house thing here, and reach some goals and dreams based on the work that you have put in now and recently to do some things you enjoy. All right, so I think that's what you're trying to figure out here, is how you can see a new life for yourself, feel much better with your life, but in a way that also makes you happy, in a way that you have kind of taken the reins of and taken control of to put your life in the spot that you want it to be in. All right. After that happens, we do have Mercury here move into your 11th house, bringing more of your focus to your future and where it is that you see your life going, making a sextile here on about Saturday over to Mars in your 9th house of something new. So I think anything you can do here to put your life in the right place so that you can reach some dreams of yours in a way that resonates with you on the inside, I think it's actually going to allow you to do something new you have not done before, to find more of the passion and the excitement in your life in some way here, okay? And maybe what you're doing this week is you're making some changes in your life to put your life in the right spot so that you can see a new life for yourself or do some new things that will help put your life in a place that you are much more comfortable with later on coming in. Okay, so that's what I see happening as you're starting to move forward on some new goals and dreams or on some new projects that can put your life in a better place. There could, however, be some uncomfortable feelings that do come up. That's because at the very, very end of the week on Sunday, we do have Venus here in your 11th in a square here with Jupiter being in your 8th house of changes, of intimacy, and of big financial investments coming in. All right, so as you're trying to reach some new goals and dreams of yours, envision a new life for yourself so that you can be happier here and do some new things, there could be perhaps some changes that you might have to make here in your life in order to put your life in the spot you want it to be in. Perhaps you have to end or begin some things in your life in order to reach some new goals of yours. Maybe you have to change some goals and dreams of yours that you thought you had to reach new visions of your future in some way. And perhaps too, with the 8th house, maybe you have to spend some money, have some money going out here in order to put your life in a better place, okay? Or maybe have some shakeups here in relationships, the deep kind of intimate relationships, in order to feel much better, all right? So I think that could be the challenge here. While you're trying to reach some new goals and see your life going in a new direction here, maybe having to make some really heavy, intense changes in your life to let a new direction in, to let some new goals into your life. Okay, maybe also having to make some big financial investments in order to do something new that it is that you want, and make some big endings or beginnings in your life as well so that you really can begin to move in a better direction. All right, if you do what you can though to make these changes to your goals, to your dreams, to where it is that you see your life going, or make some changes to allow a better life in for you, I think in the end it definitely is going to help you to do something new that it is that you have maybe been wanting to do here, and to just feel better moving forward on some things that are really important to you, okay? So that's what I've got for you this week, Aries. Now your card for the week is the Moon reversed. This is a card I think of, you know, things happening internally, below the surface, inside. Normally I think of this card as something not sitting quite right with you emotionally and spiritually about your life, needing to make some kind of change because of some kind of personal internal reason here. And I think what you need to do this week is you need to accept any uncomfortable or any spiritual feelings that are coming up from beneath the surface here, okay? I think you need to accept them into your life. I think you need to understand them. I think you need to not be afraid here of your shadow side, of any dark feelings that it is that you have, so that you can better understand the life that it is that you want. So you can better uncover where it is that you see your life going and step into a life that really resonates with you, that not just makes sense logically, but that makes sense intuitively, makes sense spiritually, and makes sense of all the work that you've done so far to get to this point, okay? And I think if you can not be afraid here if any uncomfortable feelings come up this week, and I think if you can take those uncomfortable feelings, integrate them, and understand them, I think if you can understand them and what they're trying to teach you here, I think it ultimately is going to help you do what needs to be done here, move forward, overcome some things from the past, and really begin to feel much better stepping into a new life. I think that makes you happier in some way. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this week, Aries. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.